everyone. Welcome to my teaching philosophy. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I am Ayasan K.R. Magallanes, a BSN Sciences student of Central Mindanao University, and I am a future educator. My teaching philosophy lies into 9 letters, and I abbreviated it from the word role model. Since a teacher is a role model, then let's see this one by one. Role model stands for R is for relationship, O is for opportunity, L is for learning, E is for education, M is for motivation, O is for outstanding, D is for discipline, E is for effective, and L is for loyal. R is for relationship. Building a positive relationship with my students where they can see me as an approachable teacher. A teacher who can be an inspiration that can make a difference in a student's life. A teacher that can show respect, value the individuality, and a teacher that is kind and polite. The relationship between a teacher and a student nurtures the longing of the child to matter in the world, and the longing of the teacher to nurture and fulfill that desire. O is for opportunity. As an educator, I will provide equal opportunities to students. Since looking at the other side, other students get neglected because of the unfairness of given opportunities. As a teacher, I encourage my students to participate actively in activities, and especially in school performance activities, guiding them in creating outputs and ideas. As a teacher, I also give my students the chance to open up their stories, experiences, and their chance to share their talents and interests. L stands for learning. A teacher believes that every student can learn. A teacher should support the students' learning. As a teacher, I will create a learning environment that is engaging, where my students can use their abilities, talents, and interests, using their gifts and passions in learning. Also, creating a teaching strategy that is easy to comprehend. E stands for education. An education that is not just focusing on academic, but I will educate my students to become a better citizens in our country. Concerning the development and growth of the learners, an education that will change a student's life, that they can aim high in completing their goals and aspirations in life. Hence, a good quality of education should be taught to students. M stands for motivation. Motivating students to think outside the box and let them think that the responsibility is not a heavy task but a challenge that needs to be done. Motivating them into their studies, encourage open communication and free thinking to make my students feel important. Praising my students in their hard works, efforts, saying, "Good job, nice work, very good, I like your output." O is for outstanding. The best teacher brings out outstanding students. Determining the outstanding academic performance of students is one of the responsibilities of a teacher. As a teacher, I will do my best in letting my students understand the lesson and teaching them in aiming high on their grades and goals, and bring out the best performance version of my students. E is for discipline. A teacher should practice the discipline of teaching, especially in obeying rules and norms and remembering the code of ethics for teachers. In classroom, as a teacher, I must use discipline to ensure the behavior and practices of students that are in safe learning environment. By discipline, it improves the character and manners of the students and they can develop self-discipline. E stands for effective teacher. An effective teacher is one who can motivate students to learn and to work according to their interests to achieve their true potential. Example of an effective teacher is the one that: Number 1, a teacher who is a role model to students. Yes. Number 2 is encourages learning from experience. Number 3, encourages teamwork in class. L is for loyal. As an educator, I should be loyal to my own duties and responsibilities as a teacher. By doing my noble job and love my work, I would see teaching as my vocation and a mission in life. Dream big, take risk. If you already watched Teacher Clark's story, then you know it. Teacher Clark is portraying the teacher who is responsible and intelligent, in the way that as a teacher, we see all of our students equal and it's our responsibility to teach them the right manners, discipline, and we cannot just not see our students fail. But as a teacher, we can aim high for the students, using strategies, know students' personalities, and accept the challenges as a teacher. Dream big, take risk is a quote that inspiring students to dream big. Not just we have just to dream, but teaching them to take risks, make efforts in studying and focusing to their goals so that in the end it will all be worth it and students will never regret. As a teacher, be an inspiration to your students, and that's my philosophy.